Yo, what up, guys? How we all doing? Corinian Warrior here with you, and welcome back to the channel. There are some new mods out today, and if you have seen one of the videos that I've done, I am going to be doing an in-depth mod review. Look at a new mod that has been released by Yos today. It is the Start From Zero mod, which could be a game-changing mod, especially for those of you who want to do realistic start from scratch gameplays and everything else, and you want to start off with £0 in your bank account. Now, PC mods enable you to do this, but you have to be on PC. But now this has come out for console. This is by far one of the best game breaking or game changing situations for us console players, and I am playing on the Xbox One S old gen console, and so the mod from Yos is 0.04 megabytes to download. It says start from zero. Place one of the objects to start your gameplay with zero money. What's included is an invisible square with no functionality. It can be found under building and tools. Invisible square with sleep trigger can be found under buildings and farmhouses, and you also get some free chainsaws. Now the price range is new farmer £100,000, farm manager £1,500,000, and in start from scratch it is £500,000, or however you like your individual currencies set. Now I've just installed the mod, guys, so let's have a look and get on and see what it's actually going to be like. Now it's a little bit slow and everything else, but mind you, that's probably, there we go. So we're going to be doing three types. We're going to be doing a new farmer, a farm manager, and a start from scratch. So what we're going to do is I'm going to load in to new farmer, I'm going to load into Elm Creek, I'm going to disable all of those mods, and I'm going to come down. I've got to find it. There we go. Start from zero. I'm going to activate that, and I'm going to start the game. But yes, so hopefully, all being well and good, this is going to be a really good game changer. So for those of you like realistic play, which I've actually started doing as well, I've got a start from scratch running on Felsbrunn, and I'm just waiting for Attingham Park to come out. So as soon as Attingham Park comes out, I'm going to be doing a gameplay series on that, and I'm probably going to be doing that in the new farmer mode, because you get all the equipment and lease and everything else. But with your farm manager and start from scratch, you've got no money in the bank, you've got no land, and you've got various other ways and means. So the farm manager and start from scratch could actually be good, because it means you can start your way from zero, having to do contracts to build up your money so that you can buy farms and buy some land, buy some equipment. You know how it goes, guys, with role play and everything else when you come into brand new situations, farming and everything else. But yeah, So we're going to be doing this one on Elm Creek. Like I said, we're going to do the new farmer mode because we've got the house already. Then we're going to reload in, quit out of that, reload into farm manager, and reload into start from scratch. Now you may also be able to use the 500,000 icon just to drop down to 1 million and stuff like that, but we're going to test it all out as it goes. And a complete look at everything, so including the free chainsaw. So here we go, it's loaded in, and let's just confirm all of that. Let's just get on. And yeah, bad timing, obviously. Yeah, I hope this isn't going to crash on me right now. Oh dear, no, here we go. Right, took a bit of time. Right, no, okay. Right, so here we are on New Farmer, and as you can see, we've got. Let's just do the. Let's turn that off. Let's do that down onto real time. Okay, just leave it. We're going to leave every other setting as it is. Right, so as you can see, we're here on New Farmer, and we already own the base game stuff for Elm Creek. So let's go into like buildings. So your left bumper and your square for Xbox, and it said it was under tools, so let's go to tools, and here we go. So here you have them. Right, you have your start from 0, 100,000, start from 0, 1,500,000, and your 500,000. So we're on the New Farmer. So there's 2 types that you can actually do. So let's do the start from 0, the first one. Right, as you can see, it's brought up something, and there we go. It's brought up the 100,000. So let's literally just place that just there. So 100,000, I've placed it down, and we've gone straight to 0. So that's good. Now let's. So that's that one. So farmhouses. We've already owned the farmhouse, so let's just do this. Right, so let's sell the farmhouse because we've placed that other one already. So yeah, we'll just quickly sell the farmhouse. So we've got no sleep trigger. Let's sell something that's going to give us that one. Right, so we've got that. So we've got 161,000 in the bank. We've got no farmhouse. So let's go into the farmhouses, which is where he said it was. And here we go. So you've got you start from 0, 100,000, which is obviously it's going to be a sleep trigger. So you can place that anywhere. Let's let's place it in the bath. There we go. Right, so we've placed the sleep trigger inside the bath, and our money has now gone down to 61,800. But yeah, so that's basically cost us 100,000 for that one. But that's what it is on your New Farmer mode. So yeah, so that is actually pretty good. But he also said that there are some free chainsaws. So let's go in to the menu. Let's come down to the chainsaws and let's have a look. And yes, as you can see, you've got 4 chainsaws. You've got the Husqvarna, start from 0. You've got The Onsered start from 0. You've got the McCulloch start from 0. And you've got the Still start from 0. And they are all free to buy. Costs you nothing. Not a penny. Not a bean. Nada. Zilch. So, yeah. So let's buy one. So we've just bought a chainsaw and our money has actually stayed the same. So, okay. So, let's hop out of that. Let's hop. Admit I'm pressing. Hop out. Right. Okay. I thought we'd bought one. Right. So let's go to chainsaws again. Let's do that. Yes. Okay. So we've just bought the chainsaw. There we go. Okay, so right, switch to hand. So why is that doing that? Right, let's hop out. Let's probably me, I was pressing the wrong button, so it's up on the D-pad to turn the chainsaw on and off. So this is a free chainsaw. It's not one of the long reach ones, but and there you go. So you can cut down the tree and you can start making a little bit of money on the way through. But yeah. There you go. So that's the new farmer version of your start from 0 thing. So let's quit out of that now. So let's go and have a look at the farm manager and start from 0. But what also we're going to try is on the farm manager mode, we're going to see about placing the 500,000 trigger. But what we're going to do is we're going to place that first rather than use the other trigger, because and that way then we'll be able to test. It's a thorough test as well. So let's do the start from 0. Let's start up. One thing I didn't test on the new farmer was the sleep trigger, whether or not the sleep trigger worked. I should have done that, but we'll test that on this one. So we can we'll place a sleep trigger down, and then we'll see if we can sell the sleep trigger and see what happens there. But yeah, but so far it's looking pretty good. So yeah, so for those of you who actually want to start off on New Farmer, you can just place that little first one down in tools and your money goes to 0 because you've already got your equipment there that you can actually start using. But hey, so far so good. I'm liking it. But yeah, it is looking absolutely good. We've just got to keep waiting for these to load up. And at least as you can see, guys, I'm actually also doing this live with you guys as well, so there's no jiggery pokery going around. It's all being done live with you guys as well, so it's getting there and it's looking good. But yeah, it is what and are we all on 95 100? Yeah, let's go. Right, let's just confirm that. Okay, so here we are. We are on farm manager mode. We have no sleep trigger. We have no equipment. Let's just double check to make sure. We have no equipment. We don't own anything, so let's go in to... Let's do the chainsaws first. So let's go up, come down, let's go into the chainsaws. So yes, as you can see, the chainsaws are here. We're all on all zero, so let's just buy another one. Okay, so we've got a chainsaw. It probably won't allow us to cut the tree down because we don't own the land. But yeah, see, you're not allowed to cut this tree because we don't actually own the land. Rightio. And why did that just go down? Why is the money going down straight away? But hey, I don't know. Right, so let's go in. Let's go to farmhouses. Let's go to start from 0, 500,000. Right, now, unfortunately, here's where the problem's gonna lie. Right. The land isn't owned, so you can't place a sleep trigger. So okay, so let's go to tools, and let's go to the start from 0, 500,000. Right, now you cannot place any of them because you don't own any land. And right, so that's... I thought they're supposed to be placed anywhere. See, land is not owned. Right? Land is not owned by you. So let's go to farmhouses. Right, the sleep trigger's there. Right, no. Right, okay, so let's... Okay, let's buy the land then. Right, now we own the land. So let's go to tools. No, let's go to farmhouses. Let's place the start from 0, 500,000. As you can see, it's now appeared. We now own the land. So let's just place it there for now. Right. So yeah, so the money's gone down by 500. So we're now down to 884. So let's sleep. Yep, we can sleep. And everything else. Can we sell the trigger? So let's go to landscaping, across to demolish. No. Right, we can't get rid of that sleep trigger. Back into the buildings. Right, so once you place the sleep trigger down, you cannot get rid of it. Okay, so I'm trying everything. I'm pressing A to remove. Nothing. It's not allowing me to do that. So let's go into that one. So let's see what happens if we try and place one. No, not enough money. So yeah. So yeah, so you can do that. Do that. So that's that one, but that's the test. That's a test for that one. So let's quit out of that. Okay, so problems already. Once you place a sleep trigger down, you cannot sell it. It can't be removed. So once you pick a point like that, you're stuck with having a sleep trigger there. So let's go back into farm manager mode. But yeah, so the unfortunate thing is with the farm manager and start from scratch, start from 0. Oh, I didn't activate it. I just hit it straight away. But yeah, so I can honestly see problems with this already, guys. With everything else, you can't place anything, so you can't use the farm manager or start from scratch unless you own the land. But for you to own the land, it takes some money out of your balance. But then, even then, if you wanted to do a complete start from 0, you're unable to, because it's not been unless we try it on another map where you can buy the board, where you can buy the map, where you can buy the map, part of the maps for 0. So if we do that and then place them down, but that would actually only work on certain maps where things are going to cost you nothing to buy. So I'm talking the likes of Stone Valley, Calmsden Farm, maybe some other ones and everything else. But that's what we'll do. In actual fact, we'll have a look at that on. Well, we'll have a look at what we'll do. A new farmer, not a new farmer. Sorry, we'll do a farm manager on Calmsden Farm, and then we'll do a start from scratch on Stone Valley, because I know those two maps, buying the borders, are going to cost you nothing. So let's see if they are, if I did put them in. So let's go to tools. No, they're not in there. So let's quit out of this one now. Yes. Okay. So let's have a look at that one on those two. So we're going to go into the farm manager mode on Calmsden Farm, and then we're going to go into the the start from scratch mode on Stone Valley. As I said, I know those two borders are 0. So it's just a shame that right, it's Calmsden Farm. All right, take all them out, and let's put in the start from 0. Okay, so the start from 0 is activated. So we're on Calmsden. We're going to be on the new farm. Sorry, I keep getting new farmer, farm manager, and start from scratch all fuddled up. But hey, but yeah, so farm manager. We're going to place the $1,500 down, because as you saw on the other one, like when we went into the new farmer mode, we placed the 500,000 sleep trigger down, and our money actually went down by 500,000. We had a place to sleep after buying the land. So if you're on farm manager and you placed a 500,000 sleep trigger down, your money would go down by 500,000, and you'd actually have somewhere to sleep. So it's it is good, but I must admit, but we're saying that, but with the new not new farmer, but with farm manager and start from scratch, you can't place any of those other icons down because you need to own land. So yeah, maybe that needs to be re-looked at, possibly. And even so, if you bought some land and you wanted to place the 500,000, like the, so in farm manager, if you bought land, you could then not use the 1.5 million, but you could use the 500,000. So right, okay, so let's just confirm that. So here we are, we're on Calmsden Farm. As you can see, we don't own anything, nothing is owned. So let's buy all that land for 0. Okay. Right, so we've bought all of that, so we're now on 0. Obviously, we've still got the sleep trigger there on the house, but let's go in and do this. So let's go to tools. So we got the 1.5 million shows up, and we can just literally just place it. So yes, so that's gone. So we're down to 0, and we do have a sleep trigger, which is standard when you buy that land on Calmsden anyway. Can't sell it because we've now got placeable on it. But yeah, but as you can see, our money has gone down to 0. We placed the normal trigger down and everything else. So let's do another test by using the farmhouse trigger, and on that one. But yeah, so it's, but once those But once those farmhouse triggers have been placed, you can't get rid of them. You can't sell them. That's... So let's do... So that's... Yeah, so... Oh, I've done it again. I thought I'd pressed it, but yeah, but no. But that's a problem that I can see. So if you really want to use it, the only way is, I suppose, if you just come onto one of these maps that have got a free border and just buy the border for 0 and then use the remove icon in tools mode, not the farmhouse mode. Then if you then you could place your own sleep trigger down wherever you wanted after you probably accumulated enough money for that. But yeah, that's the only way that I can see that happening for you to do that, guys. You'll have to buy land that's going to cost you nothing to buy, then place a tool, the tools icon down for whether you want to lose 500,000 or whether you want to lose the cool 1.5 million. That's that. So we're gonna have to reload, wait for this to load, and I'm gonna have to quit out of it again, reload it in, and do the border, and then buy a sleep, and then place a sleep trigger down somewhere. So, but hey, but overall, is it good? Let's come out. So let's, or did I activate it? No, it's not activated. So we need to. Oh, would have if I kept pressing the right buttons. I've been playing so many games, I just keep forgetting which buttons are which. So yeah, but I'd love to know what you guys would think about thinking of this and having a look. But I did say it was going to be an in-depth review, and that's what we're doing. But I'm liking the free. I am liking the free chainsaws. So yeah, so the free chainsaws is actually good. So you can actually start. That's it. Right, that's better. So you can actually start with a chainsaw and just chop down a load of wood. But then if you get rid of all of your money, how are you going to transport your trees to sell them? So there's a quandary. If you have no money to start off with and you cut down trees, I suppose you could borrow money from the bank to lease the vehicles to do that, but then that gives you overheads again. But then I suppose everyone has overheads and everything else. But the problem that you're also going to have there is you can't cut down trees that you do not own the land on. So you have to own the land to cut down trees. And by buying the borderlands, I suppose you could cut down trees that are on the border roads and everything else that you buy there and sell your goods that way. But then you're going to have to hope that the map that you're on actually has a sawmill. And doing other things as well. So, but yeah, it's there are going to be ways around it, I suppose, for you guys out there as well. So it's everything else. But some of the trees, like some of the trees that are here on Calmsden Farm on the borders, you can't cut down. Right. So let's buy the border. Okay, so we've bought the border. I know we've got a sleep trigger that has appeared just here. So let's... Is the shop area... Do we own... Yeah, we own the shop area. Okay, so let's go over to the shop. We own this land. So we're at the shop. Right, so let's go into farmhouses. Let's go to start from 0. I know... It says the shop area is restricted. Right. Let's place it here. So this is the sleep. This is a sleep trigger. So there you go. So we've got on our map. We've got a house here at the shop, and we've got a farmhouse there. So let's test out this one. So we're here. Let's test the sleep. Yeah. Okay, did that go through till the following morning? No, we're still in August. Right. So why does it say sleeping is currently not possible? Okay, so let's go through. We should hopefully go into September. So yeah, so the sleep trigger actually works. And we've actually lost. Oh yeah, because we bought the land and the production costs were being charged for sawmill. But hey, but that's that one. That's your start from... Sorry, that's the farm manager one. Done. So let's go into Stone Valley now. I'm going to load into Stone Valley on a start from scratch, and we're going to do exactly the same again. Oh, I didn't do the trees, but hey. But obviously if you guys have actually been playing on Calmsden Farms, you guys would know. So let's go to that one. So let's go start from scratch. Let's go to Stone Valley. Deselect all the mods. Let's find start from 0. Let's activate it and start. So yeah. But it is interesting. So what have we learnt so far? So far, if you're in the new farmer mode, you can place the 100,000 icon from tools that will reduce your money to 0, and you can also use the 100,000 sleep trigger and place that on your land. If you wanted to sell the farmhouse and then sleep in the barn or sleep wherever you wanted to do on the land, you can do. But to place those triggers, you have to own the land. We tried it in Farm Manager. The triggers would not work because we did not own the land, and that is exactly the same for Start from Scratch. On both triggers, you have to own the land for those triggers to be able to work. We then tried Calmsden Farm, and we bought the land that cost 0 to buy. We were able to place the 2 triggers. So here we are. Right. So let's buy that. So that's 0 to buy. Gives us the whole roads. Right. So let's buy that. Yes. Okay. So has that incorporated some forestry areas that we can cut down? Maybe the areas up round the top. So in fact, and some down the bottom. So let's literally just scoot over to the supermarket. So we're at the supermarket. Excuse me. So we all own all of these trees, this land just here. So let's, before we place any of the triggers, let's get a chainsaw and test that first. So let's get one of the Start from 0 chainsaws. So we've got that. So let's go up and see. So yeah. So we're now on a bit of forestry land. Okay, and using the chainsaw, it's actually just cost us money. Right, so we can cut down the trees. So that means we now haven't got enough money to place a trigger. So you're going to have to place a trigger down first, and then use that. So let's go in to our farmhouses. Right, so let's go to the 500,000. Right, not enough money. So it's because we started cutting down trees. But we could place the 100,000 sleep trigger. So let's just do the test. So let's So we've placed that down. So our money's gone down. So we've now got a little farmhouse, a little area that we can sleep. So yeah, sleep trigger. Activate, so sleep through the night again. So yeah, so that's another issue that we've just found. Yeah, so we've slept through the night. Obviously you've got a loan interest and everything else. So let's landscaping, demolish, remove. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, so no, can't remove the sleep trigger. So let's, okay, so that's an issue. But we've cut down 2 trees. Right, so let's quit out of this now. And let's see what we can do with everything else. So let's repurchase the land. Let's use a 500. We're going to use a 500,000 from the tools icon. And then we're going to get a chainsaw and see what we can do. So go back in to start from scratch. Back into Stone Valley. So deselect. Start from 0. We'll select that. Okay. So yeah, so there's an issue there, guys, when doing that. If you start using the chainsaw before you've put one of those icons down, you're actually going to start losing money straight away and paying yourself to cut down trees. So let's try it. So we're going to try it the other way now and see what happens. And yeah, so I honestly don't know, but it is a fairly it's a fairly good drawn out process, I suppose. I like the idea behind it, but it does come, I'm saying, like, with having to buy the land to place the triggers down, but then once you've bought land, you don't have enough money to place the higher value trigger down. Like the 1.5 million. So if you bought some land for like 200,000, you couldn't place the 1,500,000 start from 0 icon down, but you could possibly be able to place the others down. Right, so let's go into the map. Oh, already on it. Right, so let's do this. It's by the borders, X. Okay, so we've just brought that down. Right, so let's go in to our tools. So let's go to the 500,000. See? Now, if you wanted to, you actually own this house here on the land. Let's just have a look at that before we do. Yeah, so you own that house there. So you could actually use that as a start house. So in actual fact, we've placed the sleep trigger down, but let's place the other one down, because we know that the sleep trigger works. So let's go into the tools. Let's go into the 500,000. So we've got the 500,000. We'll place that here, right by the house. So we're on 0. Right. So now let's go into our chainsaws. Let's use one of those. Okay, so we're on. So we've got a chainsaw now. Right. So let's whiz up to some land that we own, or whiz down. Well, let's go back down to the supermarket area. So we're on 0. We've bought that. We've bought the border. We've had to. So there you go. So let's get as low down as possible. See, so we're starting to lose money already. So that's the way to do that. So yes, we've used it twice. And we've gone down to -2. So for every time you operate your chainsaw, you lose money. But hey, we're cutting down trees anyway, so at least we've got that situation and we know that that works. So yeah, so we've just done that, but that's so that's that. But as you can see, we've got no equipment, we've got no land. So the only other way that you'd have to start doing it is buy a border, put the money down, and then do that. So you've got harvesting contracts and everything else as well. But yeah, but that's the start from 0 mod, guys. But yeah, it is good. It is good, but it does come things. So yeah. So now as we've cut down those trees, we're gonna have to borrow some money and look at so you're going to have to look at borrowing some money to get those trees down. But anyway, guys, that's it for that one. I'm gonna give you a bonus one as well. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is there's 2 harvesting contracts here. Right, both have got oats and everything else. So we're going to borrow the items for there. This is a bonus mod review which I completely missed, and everything else. And this actually is also another game changer. So we've accepted that contract. We've got the items there. So let's save the game. Just there. And let's quit out of it. Yes. And I'm going to show you the mod that I completely missed. And yeah, and when I found out about it, I was absolutely impressed. It's another thing that PC guys that had like the straw me and available to collect straw from contracts and everything else. Console guys, we can now do exactly the same. We can now collect straw from contracts. Yes, that's right guys, you did hear me correctly. We can collect straw for using contracts. Right, so the mod that we're actually going to be talking about it's going to be found in the belt systems, and it is this mod here. It is the Lizard Forage pickup. Now, if you guys can remember FS19, there was a machine called the milling machine that you could use to pick up things on the row. But this Lizard Forage pickup, I completely overlooked it because I didn't really do chaff much, to be honest. But then when I found out and had a look at it, I was absolutely impressed. Right, this is the Lizard Forage pickup by Fluffy Mods. It can be found in the belt systems, and it is 3.56 megabytes to download. Now this is version 1.0.1.0, the changelog. Now this is what the changelog. It was originally designed to ease the emptying of silage pits. The FP2M has been enhanced to enable collection of all materials. It loads materials from the ground directly into a nearby trailer. Shop category, belt systems. It will cost you 65,000 to buy. It requires 90 horsepower and it has a max working speed of 25 kilometers an hour. Supports all crop types: wheat, silage, grass, potatoes, sugarcane, etc. It supports bale shredding. Base color, design color, configuration options, arm control for feeder door, feeder housing, pipe rotation and pipe end. Advanced usage: if the FP2M is full of material which you wish to unload, you have the option to unload directly onto the ground. If the unload here option does not show up in the help menu, ensure you are away from any trailers and use the arm controls to the point the pipe end towards the ground. Now that's all well and good, but for that unload here to work, you have to own the land for it to be on, I am assuming. Right. But the changelog, here's the changelog. Changelog version 1.0.1.0, moved to belt systems category, added bale shredding, increased working speed, increased loading speed. Now, here's the extra bonus caveat for you guys. I am loving this. Allow pickup and discharge outside owned property. Reduced the price. Removed confusing fill unit configuration. But the point that gets me is allow pickup and discharge outside owned property. Now, if you were doing a harvest contract, guys, and you had your harvester set on straw swath, you could not pick up that straw swath with a forage wagon. But using this, you can make extra money off of that contract. You can't bale it, you have to put it into a trailer. So let's go back onto Stone Valley because we've already got that installed. So let's go down. Let's install the mod, the Lizard Forage Pickup. Let's install that. And yeah, we're going to put some money into the bank. I'm going to take out some more money, and I'm just going to lease it for now so that you guys can see what's what. But yeah, but this now makes harvesting contracts, especially for the likes of wheat, oats and barley, your main straw droppers. So wheat, barley and oats are your main straw droppers that you can get, and rather than having the straw swaths just stay on the field and then once you complete the contract they completely disappear, now this makes doing contracts game changing. This is, yeah, I'm going to say it again, guys, this is another game changing mod for us guys on console, as well as the Start From Zero by Yos. Now it's absolutely breathtaking that you guys, you modders that are out there, are actually getting mods done for us guys that are on console, and that PC players had previously, but consoles weren't allowed them because of scripts. Now, how you guys are doing these mods and everything else, and working round the way that you're working round them, and being able to do the things that console players can now do as well as PC guys, my hat's off to you guys. Congratulations, thank you very much. So we're here, right? Let's go into belt systems. We've put some money in, so all the way down to belt systems. Here we go, and here it is. Here's the forage pickup. So I'm going to buy it. Actually, I put more than money in. You can change the colours. So you've got standard in-game palette, so you can change. Main colour is the main colour of the arm. So you can change it to anything on this colour palette. There you go. And your design colour is obviously all your casing and everything else. Now it is a 3-point pickup. So we didn't purchase it, so let's What am I doing all the way over there? I can use my shop menu. No. Let's use the shop menu. Belt systems. Forage. Let's go gold hopper blue. And let's use the pink. Okay, so we've got it. So it stands out. Right, and there it is. Right, so let's hop in to the fence. I know the fence got the power to pull it. It's got the 3-point pickup on the front. So there we go, it's hooked up. Right, so now let's pipe out. So we've piped out. So let's hook up to this trailer just here. Get it out the way. And let's jump in. Let's jump in the class. And we need to head up to field. This I need the stop go brake in. Oh, I need to turn that off. It's down at that. Now we've got everything else. Stop go braking on. That's it. I know the header's probably on the wrong way and it's just auto-corrected it. That's good. Right. So where is the contract? Contract's on field 12, so that's not bad. So let's head out. Let's head to field 12. I know traffic's still on. If we crash, we crash. Get out of the way. Go on, get out of my way. Move. Let's turn the beacons on. Ready. Right, let's make sure that we're ready to enable the straw swath. There we go. Straw swath is enabled. Yeah, but like I said, well, this is an extra one for you guys. If you didn't know about it already, and if you've only just found out about it, then it's oh, someone's harvesting their field. Hey, here we go. That was done quick. Right, so let's come round. Crop destruction's on, but that really only applies to our fields, I suppose. Not the ones that we're going to harvest. Or does it? I don't know. Let's drop that off there. Get it picked up. That's it. Right. So we're in a field. We're on the field. We're not destroying the crop. So yeah, it's not good enough for us. Right. So let's unfold the harvester. And what is it? It's a field of oats. So it is going to give us a straw swath. So let's lower the header. Straw swath is enabled. And let's hire a worker. Completed their task already? Really? I don't think so. You're only on a... You're not even started the bloody field. Right, let's go in. Right, we're cutting it down. Right, now let's hire a worker. So we've got the straw swath on the go. Let's go back to this beast. So we've unfolded it. Right, now, as you can see, we're on field 12, guys. We do not own that field. It is the contract that we are doing. For field 12. Right, let's just hop into field 18 for a minute. Right, so, right, let's go to the map. Right, here we are, guys. So here's field 12. Right, we only own the border for now because of the previous testing that was done on the start from zero. We do not own this field here. We do not own field 12. Field 12 is the harvesting contract that is now active. We have the lizard forage pickup, so we're going to turn it on. Alright, and watch this. Are you ready for this, guys? Right. We're picking up the straw from a contracted field. Yep, that's right, guys. You did hear me correctly, guys. A contract field that we do not own. So this straw here is ours. Right. So yeah, so that straw is ours. We now own this straw. So as we own the straw, let's find the selling point for straw. And it's biomass heating plant or North Valley bales. But look, we've collected the straw. So let's head up. But yeah. But that's a game changer. That's now just added extra money from that field. So if you've got a multi-fruit silo, in actual fact, let's. I know we own the supermarket. So let's visit. So let's go into landscape mode. Let's just sell the supermarket. Yes. Okay. I know we haven't got a multi-fruit silo. Damn. Silos. Yeah, there isn't any. Yeah, there's no multi-fruit silo because I haven't put one in. Silo extensions. Yeah, no, that's. Yeah, okay. I was getting ahead of myself. But let's go and do this. So ignore that. So we've got loose straw now that we've just picked up from that field. So yeah, so you've got an added bonus for you guys. Oh, here we go. Let's just drive across the old farmyard. I know the price isn't great, but so this is the test on seeing what can be done with it. And just fold the pipe up as well. Yeah. So if you want free straw now, guys, for your animals, it makes doing the harvesting contracts well worth it. So here we are. We've got the unload icon. We're unloading the straw, and let's see the money go up. Yeah, so you can either sell the straw, or you can store it in a multi-fruit silo. But anyhow, guys, but look, I am absolutely impressed with that. That is yet another game-changing mod, and this one is by Flusty. Thanks, Flusty, and thank you to Yost as well for 2 game-breaking or game-changing mods. But anyhow, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this in-depth review of the Start From Zero mod, and also the additional look at the Lizard Forage pickup by Flusty. Thanks for watching. I've been Corinium Warrior. Remember, stay safe, happy gaming, and I'll catch you all on the other side. So until then, guys, bye-bye for now.